Sometimes, Tom Whipple says, the best thing a technology can do is take a simple pleasure and just make it more pleasurable. Think of the gear you can't live without, the smartphone you constantly check, the camera that goes with you on every vacation, the TV that serves as a portal to binge watching and gaming. Each owes its influence to one model that changed the course of technology for good. So in this video, we are going to discuss top classic gadgets we still love today. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Osborne One. When you think of a portable computer, the Osborne One is probably not what comes to mind. But this unwieldy 25-pound machine was heralded by technology critics at the time of its 1981 release. BYT magazine celebrated that it fit under an airline seat. The Osborne's limitations, like a screen about the size of a modern iPhone's, kept sales low. The machine's true influence wasn't on future gadgets, so much as how they are marketed. The company's executives had an unfortunate knack for prematurely announcing new products, leading would-be customers to hold off for the better version and thus depressing sales. Marketing students now learn to avoid this deleterious, the Osborne effect. Number 9. Segway. Why is the Segway personal scooter such a potent cultural symbol? Maybe it has something to do with providing a metaphor for increasingly out-of-shape Americans. Perhaps it was seeing a US president fall off one. The Segway, as hyped and as mocked as it has been, is a defining example of last-mile transportation, an electric scooter designed to make walking obsolete. Recently, the idea has been somewhat revived by the emergence of so-called hoverboards, which are now also entering a kind of post-fad twilight. The Segway's symbolic impact greatly exceeded its commercial success. Unit sales never exceeded the six-figure mark before the firm was purchased by a Chinese interest in 2015 for an undisclosed sum. Number 8. GPS. Sat-navs and TomToms have more or less made the roadmap redundant, which is all you can ask from a modern gadget. Gone are the days of sitting on the side of the road whilst Dad spreads his A3 map on the car hood. They are fun too, with downloadable celebrity voices allowing the likes of Homer Simpson to frantically tell you which turn to take. Number 7. Yamaha Clavinova Digital Piano. You could argue the Minimoo did far more for music tech, or that the Fairlight was cooler, but visit average US households from the 1980s forward and you're most likely to encounter the Clavinova. Yamaha's popular digital piano married the look and compactness of a Spinet, a smaller, shorter upright piano, with the modern qualities of a modest synthesizer. With a plausibly pianistic weighted action and space-saving footprint, it's become a staple for parents looking to bring maintenance-free musicality. You never have to tune it into households, all without sacrificing huge swaths of living space. Number 6. Digital camera. Although it must be said that photos produced from a Polaroid retain a certain charm, it certainly was not fun when you realized that the film was full and a trip to go and get it developed was required. Now you can take countless photos and not only view them instantly, but have them uploaded and printed within an instant, and the quality of picture keeps on improving. Number 5. 3D digital TV. We all remember a time when we would visit our Nan, and she would still have an old black and white box telly. Well, not anymore. Flat screen, digital, and now 3D TV is literally staring you square in the face. Already incorporated in most cinemas, 3D technology, whilst perhaps still in the early stages of development, is a very exciting prospect indeed. Number 4. Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi is a single-board computer with a price tag to match its tiny size, about $35, without a monitor, mouse, or keyboard. Not meant to replace everyday computers, the Pi is being used in classrooms worldwide to help students learn programming skills. With 8 million Pis sold as of last year, the odds are decent that the next Mark Zuckerberg will have gotten his or her start tinkering with one. Number 3. Google Glass. Google Glass, which cost $1,500 for those invited to a sort of public beta test, never took off. The relatively powerful head-mounted computer provided important signals for the future of wearable technology. Glass showed that designers working on computing devices that are worn face a different set of assumptions and challenges. Glass, for example, made it easy for users to surreptitiously record video, which led some restaurants, bars, and movie theaters to ban the device. Glass also showed the potential pitfalls of easily identifiable wearables, perhaps best proven by the coining of the term glassholes for its early adopters. While glass was officially shelved in 2015, augmented reality, displaying computer-generated images over the real world, is a concept many companies are still trying to perfect, Google included. Number 2. Apple iPhone. Apple was the first company to put a truly powerful computer in the pockets of millions when it launched the iPhone in 2007. Smartphones had technically existed for years, but none came together as accessibly and beautifully as the iPhone. Apple's device ushered in a new era of flat, touchscreen phones with buttons that appeared on screen as you needed them, replacing the chunkier phones with slide-out keyboards and static buttons. What really made the iPhone so remarkable, however, was its software and mobile app store, introduced later. The iPhone popularized the mobile app, forever changing how we communicate, play games, shop, work, and complete many everyday tasks. The iPhone is a family of very successful products. But more than that, it fundamentally changed our relationship to computing and information, a change likely to have repercussions for decades to come. Number 1. Cowboy e-bike. Imagine, for a moment, that you had a tandem bike. Imagine that whenever the going got tough, your fellow cyclist stepped up the effort. When you started out, he or she pedaled that bit harder to give you a little boost. When a hill approached, they gamely stood on the pedals and sweated away. Throughout, you just kept on cycling at the same pleasant, easy pace. What would happen? Well, depending on your relationship to the other rider, you would get either a divorce or a punch. The Cowboy C4 e-bike is just like that, except without the threat of violence, doing away with the tedious necessity to adjust manually the output of the electric motor. Instead, it monitors how much effort you are putting into cycling and automatically increases its assistance accordingly. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.